right, boys and girls, so we are just getting back from winter break and we are stepping right back into the exciting world of informative writing. I can see the smile on your face. So, if you take a look, we can see here that we have a text set all about summer camps, right? If you have not already printed this new text set, then you need to pause this video right now and go and print these articles and return when you are ready. All right, so let's get started. I can see here that I have source 1, and I turn the page, and I have source 2, again, seeing that word about summer camp. Then I flip over here to source 3. And it looks like this article is going to be on specialty camps. Just kind of glancing through. Just like in reading, we oftentimes want to take a look, maybe even look at some of these, like specialty camps I'm not really sure about. So maybe look at some of these headings. Academic camps, arts camps, and adventure camps. Okay, so different types of camps that are in different, like, specialized areas. All right, but I know the first thing I really need to focus on is not just looking at the article and getting an overview, but focusing on this page right here. The prompt. All writers must focus first on their writing prompt. So let's read this together. You have to write an informative essay, so I'm going to underline this, in which you explain some of the benefits for kids who attend a summer or a camp during the summer. Use information from the passages in your essay. Explain some of the benefits for kids who attend a camp during the summer. So right away, I'm thinking I'm going to write down here T for type, T for topic, T for task. This is just kind of how my brain works. I know that we've been using the matrix, and for some of you that works really well. And if you want to create the matrix, you are more than welcome to do so. For me, I'm just going to quickly write down I for informative. The topic is going to be camp. And the task is going to be benefits of summer camp. And obviously that's benefits of summer camp for kids. So we've identified our 3 T's. Now, of course, like we said before, you can use the matrix or you can create kind of a less involved plan. We'll just call it that. So now let's go back to source 1. So today in this video, we're going to go through and read this source together. Again, we're thinking about, the benefits that summer camp has for children. And right here it says summer camps have a lot to offer. Offer meaning that they have different activities and things for kids to do. So I'm going to put a plus sign there, meaning that it's good. Summertime is a great time for kids to hang around and do nothing. That's not positive, that's negative. Hang around and do nothing. I'm going to put a minus sign there for negative. Most parents do not feel that this is the best way for their children to spend their summer. Well, that's important. Parents don't feel this is the best way to spend your summer. Instead, they often send their children to a summer camp. Let's go on now. Well, you know what I forgot to do? Number my paragraphs. That's paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll just number the paragraphs for this first source since we're already getting started. All right. So we've kind of been introduced to our article. We know that in summertime, kids kind of do nothing, and parents feel that this isn't a good way to spend your summer. So let's continue reading. Many adults who went to camp as kids have fond memories. That's a positive. Fond memories, meaning They're good memories. This is kind of the key word there in that sentence, so I'm going to circle it. Most recall splashing and swimming in lakes and pools. Splashing and swimming. Those are two things that kids can do at summer camp. They smile when they remember making arts and crafts from sticks and string. Again, our task is about, if you want to write it up here, benefits of camp. How it can benefit kids. So when I read that next sentence, I think about smile when, and I read something about arts and crafts. They still feel the joy of playing outdoors in the fresh air. Oops, playing outdoors. That's another positive. These are all positives. Also, fresh air. Who doesn't want some fresh air? A positive. They recall activities like hiking and fishing. Some other things that we know you can do at camp, both positives. These are only a few of the usual offerings at summer camps. So it's given different activities. I'm going to write the word activities. And I'm going to put offered. Paragraph 3. Summer camps provide more than just a variety of activities. Ooh. I wonder what else they provide. Camps allow kids from different neighborhoods to get to know one another. At the end of the summer, most kids have made many new friends. I'm going to put a circle around that one. Both positives. Right here, this paragraph was about meeting new friends. We're trying to simplify this. Paragraph 4. Camp activities help kids stay physically fit. Put a circle around this or just underline it. That's another benefit, right? Staying physically fit. There's little time to sit around surfing the internet. Ooh, I'm actually going to underline that. Little time to sit around and do that, because that's a negative, right? Surfing the internet is something that kids often do, but in camp, they're saying there's little time to do that. So they make that a positive. There's no time for television. Because kids spend so much time away from technology, the creative sides are awakened. Creative, awakened. Awakened meaning they remember that they can be creative. They are forced back into the real world where there's more to do than they ever imagined. I'm going to put here fit and creative. Those are both ideas presented in paragraph 4. Moving right along, paragraph 5. Children learn important life skills as well. Life skills, that's a positive. No matter what kids are doing at camp, they always seem to be working together. Teamwork, positive. Sometimes they work as a team, playing games like tug of war or volleyball. And again, that was a team. It's a major idea right there. Teamwork. Or they work together as a community to build something new or repair a broken fence. So I'm going to put here teamwork. That was an idea presented in paragraph 5. Teamwork and also, let's say, life skills. Because we know that being able to work in a team is an example of a life skill. We all have to be able to work with many different people, some of which that we may not actually get along with. Paragraph number 6. Successful adults must be able to work well with others. Oh, look, that ties into that idea of life skills. Work well with others. And this is going to talk about successful adults, I guess. I don't know. Let's continue reading. They also need to be creative. So work well, creative. These are all ideas for successful adults. I'm going to put a box right here. Adults need leadership skills. They must be able to solve problems. These are skills adults need according to a group called the Partnership for 21st Century Skills. I guess I could use that in my essay later. I don't really know yet, but I'm going to underline it just to remember where it's at. Each skill mentioned is part of a normal summer camp experience for kids. I'm going to underline part of a normal summer camp experience for kids. Down here, I'm going to mention that these were all adult skills. And they said for success, right? Adult skills needed for success. Last paragraph, paragraph 7. Sometimes older children get to be leaders at camps. Oh, okay. So we're talking about older kids here. They become camp counselors. I guess that's what they're called. I've actually never been to a camp, so I'm not sure. Camp counselors in training. Okay. So they have a special name. Camps have leaders called counselors. Leaders are counselors. I'm seeing that word a lot. Counselor, counselor, leader, leader. An important part of their job is to be sure every child has a wonderful experience. They direct games, so this is part of their job, or coach kids as they play kickball or swim laps. Their job is exhausting. Oh, so they must be tired. However, most camp counselors return to the job year after year. Why? Because they say it is more rewarding. Okay, so the job is exhausting, but they return every year. Why? Rewarding. Keywords here. Summer camp is a terrific way to spend the summer for counselors and kids alike, for counselors and kids. So this paragraph was all about counselors. I better spell it right. It's in the article. counselors. So again, benefits or positives for counselors. Benefits or positives for learning those adult skills that you need for success. Benefits regarding teamwork and learning life skills. Benefits that are physical, also creative. You can meet new friends. That's another benefit. And then here were just some activities that were mentioned. So we've gone over source 1. Today, your job now after this video is to kind of consider how we have simplified the underlining and circling process to pull out some of those key ideas, and how we have also taken the time after each paragraph just to write in our own words, just a couple words here to remind us what those paragraphs were mostly about. Kind of reminds me of main idea that we talked about in reading. All right, so you've got to now go on to source 2. You're going to learn a little bit about the difference between a day camp and a sleepaway camp. But again, thinking about the benefits of camp. So if you want to start right away and write down benefits of camp. You can begin here, read through this text. You might even box in this little sidebar of information. And you're going to go through the same procedure that we just did together in video 1.